And honestly, month 4 was the last month that I had some serious breakouts, that I was dealing with some shit. And now that I'm on month 5, I'm sort of been moving on to month 5, I think I'm on the up and up, but I still had problems in month 4. It was not smooth sailing in month 4. I had a big photo shoot in month 4, and I had a massive breakout right here and right here, and there was some stuff going on here by my eye. I had some breakouts going on in month 4. So some people say, you know, you're gonna clear up and you're gonna see major results in month 3. I did start to see results in month 3, but I still had stuff going on in month 4. So definitely, if you're experiencing purges and breakouts, that's okay. I definitely experienced that as well in month 4. The biggest side effect is a dry nose. Oh my god, my nose is so dry. And this is maybe gonna be TMI, but it feels like there is stuff just coating the sides of my nostrils. It doesn't feel good. It's so dry. I put Aquifer, my trusty Aquifer. I put this up my nose. I put it up my nose like in public, at the grocery store, at the bank. I'm not just wearing this to sleep. I have to put this in my nose during the day because it's so dry. And every time I blow my nose, there's blood. And at first I was like, oh my god, like what the I realized that this is okay, it's a side effect. It's just I'm on 60 milligrams for month 4 and my nose is just really fucking dry. Also, I had a nosebleed. My first nosebleed in 20 years. It just started bleeding from my nose. I couldn't believe it. It was really short and it ended in like 5 seconds. I didn't think I would get a nosebleed on Accutane, but my nose was so dry that I was on my way to a concert and I started bleeding. It was fine. It was totally fine. Kids get nosebleeds all the time and they can deal with it, so I can deal with it too. But your girl got a nosebleed. That's so weird to me. It was so weird. Of course, my lips are dry. My lips are starting to sort of bleed. I'll wake up in the morning and I'll have like chunks of blood on my lips, blood dripping from my nose. I'm basically just like a Frankenstein creature. My lips were so chapped that I couldn't even smile properly because it would be like, ah. So 60 milligrams is really drying me out. You can even actually hear it in my throat. My throat is dry, so it's making me raspy, which is kind of sexy. Right? We love a good raspy. My eyes, when I go outside and it's a little windy and like 30 degrees or below here in New York, I am crying on this. I'm just crying on the street. I'm like wiping my eyes. And you know, people cry on the street all the time in New York, but when they see me, people are like, are you okay? Makeup's dripping down my face, and I'll show up to where I'm going and I'll just look like I've been crying because I have. And when the wind hits it, I'm like, I can't see. So what I've done is I've purchased glasses, non-prescription glasses. This is so embarrassing, so that I can wear them at night because I can't wear my sunglasses at night. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. So I have these fake glasses that I wear, which is great fun. So this month I actually had to use water drops in my eyes to start moisturizing them because they were so dry and red. So I was putting eye drops in, I was putting Vaseline up my nose and just covering my mouth with Aquifer. That's what's going on in month 4. So 60 milligrams, girl. I also this month got a sty. I've never had a sty before, but I think it might have been because I was crying out so much that I think some makeup maybe got in my eye or something got stuck in my eye while I was like watering the plants with my tears, and I got a sty. It lasted a couple days and it went away, thank God, but it was really annoying. It felt like there was like a permanent piece of sand in my eye. So it was another feature of month 4. I don't know if it's necessarily related to the Accutane, but my eyes were watering because of the Accutane. Therefore, my makeup was dripping into my eyes, and I realized I need new mascara because the mascara I was using was like 4 years old. Don't use your mascara longer than 6 months. Don't be like me, replace it. I mean, I really just had to power through the sty, the dryness, my lips, my nose. I was feeling really uncomfortable, and on top of that, I was experiencing a burning and rosy redness. This all is tied in with the weather. It's been really cold in New York, but my cheeks would get so red coming into the house that it was almost like I looked like a clown, like that I had makeup on. My nose would be really red, and it would stay red for a longer period of time than I'm used to. Maybe that's the Accutane. Maybe that's how I'm reacting to the weather. I don't know. But those are some things that I noticed in month 4. I made it to day 100 in month 4. Hallelujah. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. I can't believe I have this journey posted online for everyone to see. But I love the community. Day 100, I made it, and I only have a couple more months left, and I'm just pushing through and so excited to finish. I also drank champagne. It was New Year's and I got married, so I had some champagne in month 4, and I'm not ashamed, and honestly I didn't notice anything. I didn't get drunker. I got regular drunk for 1 glass of champagne, which is not drunk at all. And I actually just ended up taking the medicine the next day. I figured if I felt weird about it, I would skip the next day, but honestly, like, I felt fine, so I didn't skip, and my blood work was totally fine, so maybe I've not been drinking for no reason. Cool. Love. So overall, month 4 really cleared me up, but it gave me a run for my money. I was drier than ever before, flaky and crusty, bleeding, and gross. So month 4 came at me. But I started seeing the most consistent results, and now really what I'm focusing on is just my scarring and my redness. I haven't had any breakouts really so far in month 5, maybe like a little tiny one, but I'm feeling really good, really excited. My skin is just feeling awesome despite the dryness, and you know, I'm ready to move on and focus on the future. I wanted to share with you a few products that are kind of just like my go-tos when I'm feeling really dry, and when I'm feeling gross, and when I just need something to help me out. Are you kidding me? This is absolutely the #1 thing that you need. If you only have enough money to buy one product, buy Aquifer. I'm not paid to say this, obviously. They don't need people to pay them. They just frickin' are great. I use it on everything. I use it in my nose, I use it on my lips, I use it on my hands, I use it on my feet and my legs. I use it everywhere, and I have been using this same tube the entire journey. So 6 months. It's lasted me 6 months of use every single day. Another thing that is just such a go-to for me that makes me feel like I'm protecting myself from the environment and the sun, but I'm also hydrating, is my Kula Sunsilk Drops. This has got to be one of my absolute favorites. It is sun protection, but it moisturizes, and I put this on after a moisturizer, and sometimes it like feels better than the moisturizer itself. Get some Sunsilk Drops and prevent yourself from UV, blue light, the sun in the sky, pollution in the air. If you live in New York City, you need this. It's vegan, cruelty-free, all those things. And I've also been loving these 2 cleansers. They are the most nourishing and hydrating cleansers that I've found so far. The first one is Daydreamer. It's like yogurt on your skin. Just makes me feel like I'm putting moisturizer on, but I'm actually cleansing. Another thing that I got recently is this Pie Camilla and Rose Gentle Hydrating Cleanser. And this is also a super hydrating cleanser. Removes your eye makeup, as well as just any impurities from the skin. And I freaking love it. It's built for sensitive skin, and it's just like soapy and basic, but basic in a really good way. So try those out. Let me know what you think. And y'all, we're done with month 4. Month 5 is gonna be crazy as hell because I'm going up to 80 milligrams. Ugh. Stay tuned. Stay tuned on my Instagram, Skin Positivity Movement. If you're not already, I'm sure you are because that's probably where you're watching this. Check out my posts there. I do updates throughout the month. And let's hope that I don't get any more nosebleeds. I'm serious. No more nosebleeds.